Middlesbrough 1, Chelsea 0, and the EFL semifinals start with a bang. Chelsea have a problem. Kind of similar to what Arsenal have as far as the fact that they create a lot of chances. But the other problem is that they just seem so disorganized. Now, Hackney's goal after 37 minutes was enough to settle this tie. Overall, I'm probably going to cut to the chase a little bit. Do Chelsea have much to be worried about? Probably not. I do think that they will overpower Middlesbrough when the game eventually goes back to Stamford Bridge. But one thing that we saw today was a very wasteful Chelsea, especially Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, who had two very good chances to put away, and he skied one right over the bar, and the other one, when he had done well to intercept a pass, he put well wide with only the goalie to beat. Pochettino is a good manager. I think we can all say that. But a lot of questions are still going to be raised about his organization of the team. So today, when the game started, of course, Middlesbrough, being buoyed by the fact that they have the home fixture at home, they were going to go all out. Now, the thing that I noticed from this first half was not really that Chelsea were bad. They were just flat. They didn't seem to do a whole lot. And they easily could have gone ahead when Palmer, if he would have taken his chance. But they just seemed so lackadaisical. It just didn't seem like they were in a hurry to score. Now, as the game wore on in the first half, you saw that Middlesbrough were a threat on the counterattack, and eventually they did go 1-0 up. And that should have woken Chelsea up. That's the problem that Chelsea seem to face most of this season, is that when the lesser side goes 1-0 up, they just seem to fall flat. And we've seen them do this in some fixtures away from home and some fixtures at home. I can remember that game against Nottingham Forest when they threatened a whole lot, but they just didn't do anything in front of goal. And if they keep on having more performances like this, their one chance of trying to get into Europe is going to be in the cup competitions, because it's looking increasingly hard for them to be able to do it if they try to go through the Premier League route. Now, of course, the season still has about, 18 games to go, 18, 19 games to go. But there doesn't seem as though there's going to be a change in the trajectory of this team. And the fact that each and every time you look at them, they have a player injured, or they have a youngster who just doesn't seem as though he has a very clear vision of what he's supposed to do on the pitch, sometimes raises the question as to if Pochettino is the man who's right for Chelsea. Now, in today's game, I do feel as though their flatness was pretty much because some of the players almost thought that the game was going to be a lot easier for them. At least that's the impression that I got. And I'm pretty certain that eventually, when it does go to Stamford Bridge, they probably will overrun Middlesbrough. Now, on the other side, I will have to give Middlesbrough some props. They did very well against a very formidable opponent, especially on paper. But at the end of it all, they had a very decent performance against a side that they would have been very scared to face. Now, eventually, you would have to think that Pochettino will be able to get these people running. And if they do not win at Stamford Bridge, there are going to be a lot of questions to be asked. I mean, even right now, there's still a lot of questions to be asked. But I think overall, if he doesn't get over the line over here, and if the league form keeps on going down, well, we might be seeing one of our top 6 managers becoming the biggest casualty so far this season. But that's my thoughts on it. I was able to just catch a glimpse of the game every now and again because I had to go and do my 9 to 5. But I was not really too surprised by the fact that Middlesbrough were able to take down Chelsea, because it seemed as though that the game needed a shock to the system for them to be able to do anything. But let me know what you think down below, guys. Do you think that Chelsea will overrun Middlesbrough? That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that this is just going to be a shock wake-up call. I can easily see them taking the second leg, maybe 3-1. But anything is possible this season with Chelsea, because we just don't know what kind of performance they're going to turn out. They create a lot of chances, but they don't put them away. And since they are not clinical enough, maybe Middlesbrough, this is their chance to do it. Still flying the flag for the only team in the EFL, well, they might be able to do it. But anyway, guys, it's been your boy Izzy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. As usual, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button to let YouTube know that you are enjoying this video. And I will catch you with Liverpool and Fulham tomorrow. Peace.